What the fuck it do, bro?
So, in the motherfucking laboratory, Dexter's laboratory side of the game.
We got the instruments over here, you know what I'm saying?
You already know.
We got that going on and all of
We
that.
got the Filipino festival on the outside.
I wish I knew how to speak some Tagalog. What is
Tagalog.
it? Tagalog.
I always thought that was a food.
Yeah?
Tagalog.
I didn't know about it until I started like some of the Filipino man that I work with was telling me that. I thought it was just you say, oh, you speak Filipino. It's like, no, they have a
dialect.
Like a name for the language, you know?
Right.
Shit, man. Yeah, dog.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dog.
Yo, this is another episode of the Brothers Grimm. Here with your boy AK.
I'm here with your boy Dub, man.
Live and direct, in your face.
No doubt, man. No doubt.
I'm super bland, as you can see on the fucking.
Oh shit!
You're having a fucking speech out here, man. Yo, Doc, what you thinking about this? You see about this Chris Kyle shit?
Chris Kyle, you talking about the guy who fucking? That's the American Sniper.
Oh shit! Ryan Kyle, I don't fucking know the guy. Nigga,
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie, yo, wow, oh, super off.
I'm not gonna lie. I heard you say it, and I'm like, yeah, yo, you're actually like mad off, bro.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to the man. You know what I mean? Definitely. I actually didn't know about him. I probably recognized him from maybe like one clip.
Okay.
That I saw online. Feel me?
Yeah.
When he's doing, they have those like debates where they put a left wing person and a right wing person. Where like somebody like him will sit down.
Right.
And then he'll say something, and it'll be a subject, and everybody will rush to the chair to try to, you know what I'm saying? Be the one to sit down and debate him on it.
Okay.
Know? And I did recognize him from one of those, but very vaguely, like nothing too, prominent for my memory of him. But honestly, as far as what I think about it, I think it's disgusting, bro. To be honest, I think it's fucked up that, for having an opinion. And to be honest, we don't know the reason why this happened to him. Like, we don't really know the reason behind the fucking shit. He might have just been the person that was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah. And that person was just looking for the next person that he could have an excuse to fucking kill, you know?
Right.
It could have been maybe a lot of different people who have similar opinions to him, or even if it wasn't a similar opinion, it could just have been, if it happened to have been a strong left-wing person that was there, that could, we have no idea, you know?
Yeah.
But I guess the preconceived notion is that this happened to him because of the shit that's coming out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of it is wild shit. But I mean, we're talking about politics here, bro. You know what I mean? And you're gonna say wild shit. Whatever side you're on, a lot of the time. I mean, or maybe not so much. I don't know. I'm not really into the politics, and I know I say that a lot. Even though
you be knowing some shit, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With this, I find it very interesting that they missed a Prezi, but they got this guy.
Yo, I really don't understand that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, sure, you can see, like, I think he was just as open.
Like, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
He was more open.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, in terms of like being able to, he was just as if not more open.
That nigga was.
He was standing. It was like a clear shot.
Yeah, like 200-meter shot, which is
I wish I knew, man. Sometimes you wish you know the secrets, because there's obviously secrets, and it's kind of crazy, man.
I always found that fascinating. You know, when
somebody died when that happened. Somebody else died. So
the bullet killed somebody else?
The bullet killed somebody. That one that missed Trump, it killed somebody.
Wow.
So for me, I'm looking at it like, if you're staging something to make it look like, oh, Donald Trump, you're fucking bulletproof, you're a hero, but somebody dies though,
you're not bullet. Yeah, that it just goes against.
I don't know if it was real or not, is what I'm really trying to say. I don't know. A lot of people have been very convinced that it's
in
staged.
Regards of hit both attempt? Like
No,
both things that happened?
no, just with the Trump thing.
With the Trump thing. Okay.
This thing, a lot of people are thinking conspiracy, of course.
Yeah, there was like the whole ring thing. Like he was talking with the mic and the ring's on this finger. And when he gets shot, it's on this finger.
What?
And yeah,
I didn't know about all
listen,
of that.
man, there's a few people at my work, they be talking about this shit heavyweight. And it's like, they're showing me all these videos. Yeah, it definitely needs me one of them, John.
I mean, like I just feel like it gives you a little stamina, you know.
Oh yeah, I needed that water. I'm sorry, y'all.
That water.
You need the gum juice to activate. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. I'm chewing gum. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna try not to chew it. I'm gonna try more to just keep it like the Swedish people. Them keep the fucking thing under their lip. You know about that? I think it's a tobacco thing. I think that's what it is, or like a nicotine thing.
Like they have the wad and they spit it out.
No, sorry. So that's why I said I shouldn't have said tobacco. It's more I think about nicotine, and it's like a strip that you just hold it. You keep it like here somewhere, and you just kind of get the nicotine fix as you go throughout the day or however long it lasts.
That's interesting. I used to when I was younger, I would spread the gum.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know people were doing that. Funny what you do as a youth.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. There's a hater over here, bro. Oh my God.
We got the
oh my
the
God.
The Mississauga Steve Aoki nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big one thing. Anyways.
Oh my God.
Fucking as for this thing that happened, bro. Yeah, dog. It's very interesting. People have been showing me 1-2s at work and all of that, but honestly, I think if a man died and that's how you go out, like, I mean, the nigga's body froze up like that. I think I've seen enough videos of people getting K'd to know what somebody that got K'd look like, bro. Like, there's just certain visceral reactions that you can't. You know what I'm saying? And when people are coming in and they're breaking it down and like, oh, look at this and look at all, I don't really care, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that guy got, like he was vulnerable. Like, he was just sitting there holding a little speech, whatever you're saying, fam. And you hear the shot and then you just see him like shock up.
Yo.
Don't talk to me about no conspiracy, bro. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, and I realized it this week specifically, it's like a nigga or an event or anything is gonna have to like happen in front of you.
Yeah.
In front of you.
Yeah.
Before you believe anything or can fathom this thing happening without it be conspiracy, especially when you're talking.
So when you say, so you think that some people think it's like fake?
Yes,
totally,
all the way, bro. And it's
I didn't think it was fake. I thought the conspiracy was about who did it, and with a lot of these assassinations on politicians, you get the whole
whole rundown. You get the
whole who did it for real, not like this guy who fucking they got and who they caught did he even really do it on some like Manchurian candidate shit?
Mm-hmm.
Like they could put a chip in your fucking head and make you go and do whatever they want. They can program that. It's just like next thing you know, it's almost like Inception, where they instead of through a dream, it's actually through an actual piece of fucking technology.
I don't put it past the
government. You plant this chip in like as if it's a seed, and then all of a sudden this person has their life purpose is to go assassinate this person.
They have weapons, man. They have dispersal weapons used as a defense measure to break up crowds. And they said they use it as a frequency that's either very high or very low above what the humans can hear, and it fucks you up. But they only use it to disperse. They already patented that they can put voices in that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they could send this message. They could send a messages a whole bunch of people. And not only are they getting a message, like a sound pitch right?
Mm-hmm.
They're getting a message that's saying disperse, 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 and you can't even fucking move because the frequency is tuned to fuck with you.
Wow.
And not only that, they have another dispersal device that sends radio waves, microwaves.
Right.
So they'll just fry the fucking people. There'll be a group of people, and they'll just send the ray down the group of people, and all of them will just feel heat, and they'll get the fuck out of there.
Wow.
My brethren Cut, shout out to Cut. He was showing me a video of a technology that it's like a device like this, like a phone.
Yeah.
And when you touch the phone, whatever the message is on the phone, it's in your head, like it's in your body, as if it is your own brain or when your inner voice, right? And when you take it off, nothing. You can touch it. Let's say it's playing a song, so you can touch this device. It will play a song inside your whole body as if you are the speaker, but in turn,
you're hearing it.
But only you are hearing it. What? Only you are hearing it. And if you touch me, if you touch me, like touch me right now.
Yeah.
You're hearing the same fucking message.
What?
Now.
Come on.
You're hearing the same resonance, the same everything.
Man, I always knew that there was like super advanced technology that they ain't telling nobody about.
Bro, these guys are ahead of time. So I just want to say that those are patented things. And
right,
this is what the government been doing. And at the height of World War II, you know, the German army was like 40 to 60 years ahead in military tech. There's mere shit that they don't fucking tell us. So what I want to say is to separate what the government does, those black ops and all these kind of things, and what's really happening. Right. And when you talk to conspiracy people, they just go all the way to the government ops, and they try to make it this. And I'm like, yo, bro, the man just got killed. Like, I shoot. That nigga's dead, fam. Mm-hmm. Yo, that nigga is dead. Like, if it's a clone of a nigga, that clone nigga is dead, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's kind of my thought on it. I don't really know this guy or what he stands for or anything like that. But when I see a raw video, that's what I'm seeing. I'm thinking, oh shit, that nigga got killed. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, RIP to his family and all of that. And I think it happened in front of it, like his family was there in attendance, which is wild work. But
they were, eh?
I believe so.
They did him like Malcolm X, bro. I mean, I just really think like it's in terms of all that other conspiracy. I don't know about all of that heavier shit, but I definitely think that it was like CIA and shit. Like, you know,
in regards of this thing that just happened,
Charlie Kirk, I definitely think it's like CIA.
has been known to disrupt, man.
They've always been known to do, like, even how you just talked about crowd control. That's crowd control on a bigger scale. Like, CIA is crowd control. They're like society control. Mm-hmm. If they think that somebody's voice can move the needle a little bit too much, then they're going to take you out.
That's too much power, man.
It's too much power, and it's too much of a, like, for all we know, he's gotten his, like, they'll send you signs. Like, they'll send you little signs to say, hey, look, we consider you dangerous. You need to stop. And if there's a notion that, oh shit, my shit is too hot. Oh. So if there's a notion.
I think your mic is just more sensitive.
It's just more sensitive, yeah. Because yours is a little bit, but yours is actually for. You like got the speaking. SM7B. Yeah, like you got the Joe here. Rogan over here. Pause. Feel me? But yeah, so yeah, I feel like
you get that attention you were saying.
You when you get those little messages of like, yo, you need to stop, and then you blatantly do something like, nah, I ain't stopping. Mm-hmm. Any message that you send back to them that makes them think that you're not going to slow down or change your tone or stop appearing at this man is going to university after university after university. It's all of these podcasts, all of these debates on that are all like he was gaining a lot of attention. I'm surprised I didn't know about him, to be honest, But
I guess we're not in that circuit. I guess it's like anything else,
I
right?
guess so. But he definitely, it looks like from now, like I'm seeing all
I've
of the stuff
seen
that he's
videos
on.
of the man. I don't want to act like I never heard of the man. I've
Yeah, but I
seen
guess
videos,
yeah.
but they're like they're not. That's not like polys is not really my thing. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
Like,
look, if it was somebody else, I would have probably recognized them. There was a couple of people that I recognized by face. I couldn't say their names now, but if it was them, I would be like, "Oh shit, that
yeah,
person."
I know that person. I've
Yeah,
seen them.
exactly.
Right. This
but
guy was more of like a.
I think so. But
I've
I mean,
seen a video.
people that came up and talked to me and asked me about it, they knew him, and when I seen people's reaction to hearing about it. I'm in a group at work, and somebody comes up, "Yo, you hear about Charlie Kirk?" And they're like, "No, what about him? Oh, he just got popped." And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "Who the fuck is Charlie Kirk?" So I've seen people's reaction to hearing about it. So the people knew about him. So I mean,
Yeah, but like you said, he was getting more and more famous, right?
right. And I'm seeing that now after the fact. I'm seeing all of the clips of it and seeing how active he was. And he's a young guy and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, bro, shit. I guess it makes sense to me that they must have seen him as a threat and got this guy, bro. They apprehended 2 fucking guys, let them go. Like, it's your classic. It's your classic CIA conspiracy. They said this guy's got to go.
Shut down. Like it's like they smothering. They smother the fire. Like you have like look at that black youth. It's making plastiline, which is plastic into gasoline.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely know exactly what you're talking about with that. I don't know about that.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
But yeah, for example,
he started off. He was doing a thing was cute,
mm-hmm.
right? No homo and shit, and then probably to the government, that's how they're thinking. Oh, this shit is cute. Okay, cool. Yeah. He's onto something here. We're not really watching him, but when he started to upgrade his shit and more people was fucking with him,
yeah,
all of a sudden this nigga's whole fucking lab that he built from scratch himself, blows up.
Well, yeah.
Messages.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean, and he's openly telling them like he's not afraid and all these kind of things, and he's doing this to better humanity. It's notorious. It's a notorious thing, inventing something that's going to change society when profit is around. It's a different monster you're dealing with. You got to think about like niggas who make screws, bro. If you found a different way to go about screwing things in and you're fucking with lineages of wealth, I got to get you out of here, bro. That's what you're talking about. These guys, you're talking plastiline. You know how much plastic there is? You can convert that.
See, the thing is, this guy was making videos on like how he did it and everything too. So I feel like with that, like you get people now that can literally just go and do this
because you're sharing the knowledge.
Because you're sharing the knowledge. It's not like you're just making it and saying, "All right, big company over here. You want some of this right here? If you want to get in on this and monetize this, then here you go. Give me my check."
I think he dies that way. I think there is no explosion. I think he dies that way. Let's say he does he does the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right? Walk it down with me. He does the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then he shows a 1-2 video. Like, listen, I'm processing plastic into gasoline.
Yeah.
You niggas want in or not out. Otherwise, I'm going to fucking flood the game. They're killing him, fam.
No, well, they'll buy him out. And then they'll be like, yo, if I see anything, you're fucking dead.
I mean, there's a guy who made the engine out of water. There's a few guys who made engines out of water.
Yeah.
Gone. So niggas took a trip, car blew up.
Well, they even burnt Nikola Tesla's fucking shit down too. I'm pretty sure. Like he was a next one that.
Yeah, they said at the end of Nikola Tesla, bro. They had him in a room wrapped up like he was in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah,
Beer Johns all the while and thing.
Yeah,
and that's just because they had stolen everything, and they made him what's the word, like a pariah, like a societal pariah. Like made him, look at this crazy guy.
Yeah,
he went from the heights to this nigga is just like a wacky motherfucker. Bro. Yeah, stay away from him. But even him,
that could make you go crazy for sure. Though I mean, like, bro, like just the fact that like you spend your life's work getting somewhere, and when you get there, they're like, yeah, no, you can't do that.
Right.
And they have the resources to stop you in your tracks and even kill you, like and shit like that. And it's crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. It's really fucked up, bro.
I just think that
But why doesn't it happen to everybody though?
because not everybody has the reach.
A lot of people haven't reached though.
No, when you have the, you know what's funny? It's funny. I seen this thing. Is Mark Anthony Phillips? There's a big preacher coming out, a black preacher, and he's saying that essentially, what are you doing when you're when you have your social media presence? Are you building a shrine to yourself, or are you building a shrine to God? Essentially, are you building this up to spread the word of God? Essentially,
right.
And I had to really think about that, but that is the key difference. I think if I'm out here pumping bullshit,
yeah,
send a nigga a little break. I know where he's at. But the niggas who are actually out here trying to give you real game and real knowledge and real, hey, listen, like you said, homeboy built the thing and was showing niggas, this is my thing that I'm doing. Free knowledge. When you excite people's freedom, I can freely do something.
Yeah,
you can't take that away from them. You cut their hands off, you cut their arms off, you have to kill them for that knowledge to be away. And that is dangerous. And that right there, and then that motherfucker breeds a whole bunch of smart motherfuckers. You got to cut that off at the fucking head if you are that type of individual. Yeah. And I think that these people who are, if you want to look at an example of the oil billionaires and trillionaires and all kind of things, these niggas have stipends, bro. Everybody who lives there that's a born fucking UAE resident gets bread. Regular. Like, you get bread, you're good, fam. And that's not, if you're in the kingdom, totally different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These guys are eating, laughing, like they're feeding cities. They're funding and building projects are crazy in the billions, like in the desert. Yeah. And that's because I drive. I contribute to that. And you want to stop, you're going to see. So what kind of bread do I have if a nigga can feed a whole city of people every month for the rest of their lives and their kids and anybody who comes after them, as long as you're born here for real, you're legit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt, man.
You know what I'm saying? And those people over there, imagine you're just working at 7-Eleven, you're still making a little bag. Yeah. I don't want this nigga to come and take that from me, even though it might be doing a detriment to the earth that we live on. Who knows? We don't know. Nobody's been around long enough to be like, nobody's been around 300 years solid, like healthy, and was like, okay, well, when you started pulling oil out the fucking ground 100 years ago, it's not no bueno. No, we're just living this. Anyways, my bad. Sorry. My bad, niggas.
Nah, you good, man.
Yeah, so that's fine.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, again, right? Like, it's. I feel like when they struck oil for the first time, it wasn't like, oh yeah, this is gonna fucking change everybody's lives and it's gonna be positive. It was more like, yo, we can monetize this, you know, we can charge per liter, we can charge for whatever, you know, and we can fucking control the game. Like, that was like that from the very beginning. So, I mean, and America was built on all that type of shit. You know what I mean? When they capitalism. Had the, did you ever hear about, capitalism? You hear about Jekyll Island, the meeting at Jekyll Island?
No, what's that about?
The meeting at Jekyll Island is basically where they came up with the financial system as it is right now. They basically invented fiat currency in that room that day. You know what I mean? And basically said, yo, this is how we're gonna set it up, you know? We're gonna basically actually no, the gold standard thing was later on after that. But basically they said, yeah, we're gonna make one currency, and we're gonna create that's where they created the Federal Reserve. That was what it was. The Federal Reserve was basically created there. Okay. And the idea about the Federal Reserve was created there. So it's like, you know, they decided that they were gonna take full control over like the what was the word I was looking for? The money, yeah, but then something more specific. It's the like you're like like your purchasing power is totally in their control, right? The way that they had it set up, right? Because they can basically, and people were doing this apparently from way back in the day, where when you had, because it was actually goldsmiths that were basically like the first banks, right? Because gold was the currency at that point, right? But what ended up happening was that people that started getting abundances of gold were like, bro, I can't be carrying all this gold around. The laws weren't even really in place like that, so anybody could just come take your shit. So they needed to have a place traveling back and forth. So they needed a place for safekeeping. And basically it was like, all right, bet. So just bring it here. You know what I'm saying? We'll chop your gold up. We'll do what we need to do with the gold that you have. And we'll keep it here. And we'll give you a receipt that says how much gold you actually have in the fucking bank.
Right.
Those receipts ended up being what we call money right now.
Right.
That was the first version of a paper money.
Right.
Because eventually people were like, yo, at the end of the day, I have this piece of paper that says that this is legit. You know, they got the fucking stamp on it or whatever they did to certify it from back in the day. And it's like, all right, I know this is good. So why don't I just give you this piece of paper? And then when you get this piece of paper, you can go to the bank and get it yourself. You can go to that bank and get that. And that was kind of how that started. But what ended up happening was that those banks were realizing like, yo, we have all of this gold and these people are just trading the paper. Like, but we're just sitting on all of their shit. So they don't even know that, you know, they don't even come and get their shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they don't even really know if it's here or not or how much of it is there.
What a great con, bro. You like what a nigga just had a warehouse pretty much, bro.
He had all the money. Like whatever goldsmith of that town or that whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. A nigga just had to have the space to be able to process this gold and hold it.
Right.
And now you're up.
And then this guy over here, he's like, yo, fuck, I have this much gold over there. But I need more, bro, because I'm about to buy this house over here. I'm about to buy this property to get my business going. Fuck, man, what can I do? The goldsmith's like, well, hey, how about this? How about I just lend it to you and then you pay me back a little bit of interest, right? And the guy's like, okay, well that can work. You know what I mean? What do you think he's doing? He's lending out the gold. He's lending out your gold to give this guy his fucking business, and then he makes money off of your gold, and you don't even know it. And when you decide, you know what, nah, man, you know what, I need my gold, bro, because I have a solution for it. I have a bunker. I'm gonna put half of it in there, so I need my gold. You know what he does? He goes and he takes that other guy's gold and gives it to you, because you asked for your shit. But then when he gets the gold, the payment back from dude that needed the business, then he refills up the fucking thing that he bought, and it's just a circle. Then that's literally it's fractional reserve lending. That's what started this whole fucking shit with the money and shit, and it basically really stripped us from our control over our money and made it so that, you know,
100%, bro,
that our purchasing power keeps going down. And like that's what happened with the whole when they deleted the gold standard. That's basically what kind of caused the inflation to kind of keep going up, because they have full control over printing the money. They could just print money as they want.
Yo, you have to look up Gaddafi, man.
Gaddafi? Yeah, I know a little bit. Like, you would have to refresh my memory exactly what he was trying to do.
But he had, okay, go ahead.
No. I want to hear this though. You tell me though, because I know a little bit.
What I know about Gaddafi is that he was trying to playing with these niggas, bro. And he had gold out there in Libya, fam.
Yeah.
He had so much gold that he's like, yo, fuck these banks, bro.
Yeah.
And went further and implemented actually printing, making gold coins and making all these things. And not no little bit for a demonstration. He had like train loads.
Really?
And was bringing it to the UN. The UN was like, what? He's like, I want to implement this as a currency. Fuck the USD and all of that and the pounds and shit. Trading Libyan, whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah.
And we have the gold to back it. Suck your mom. Went to the UN and told them, they're like, yeah? Suck who's mom? Take that gold too, bitch. And they're rich in, like, I think they're not just rich in gold too. They're rich in like oil and a whole bunch of shit. They had to get that nigga out of there, bro.
Yeah, I want to read up about him for sure. I got to read up about him.
He's a guy, and that's just a vague thing.
Yeah,
but he's very like, definitely want to read up on him. I have a book on Mansa Musa. I wanna read up on it. I have 2 books on it.
On who?
On Mansa Musa, which is the richest. They say he's the wealthiest man that ever lived.
Really?
They said he has so much money. There's stories of him that him having so much money, and his caravans of people and people that actually, like, just imagine this. This nigga not only wasn't wealthy in just money, he was wealthy in human connection, bro. He had mile-long caravans, and most of that was just people that were carrying his bread.
What?
That's how much wealth he had found.
That's
and
crazy.
Along his caravan, and he's so wealthy that people are they'll go through a town,
yeah,
and I just want to stay here today. That's it, and be good for probably the rest of their life. But when he would enter a town, sometimes he would have so much weight. That money's just too heavy, fam. He'd just be giving it out to people.
How do you spell his name?
MANSUA. MANSA. Sorry, Mansa Musa. MUSA. Net worth. Look at his net worth.
So he is.
I think he's Ethiopian.
I guess I could share it. So he is, or was, sorry.
Yeah, he's Ethiopian.
The 9th Mansa of Mali Empire.
So Mali.
Yeah, Mali is.
Why did I say Ethiopian?
I don't know.
Somali.
Who reached its territorial peak during his reign. Musa's reign is often regarded as the zenith of Mali's power and prestige. Although he features less in Mandinka oral traditions, whatever that means, than his predecessors. Okay, so let's see. How rich was he? Mansa Musa net
worth.
Yeah. It's considered impossible to accurately quantify, but historians estimate it was astronomically high, with some sources putting it at around 400 billion in 2012 in modern terms. His wealth was primarily derived from the Mali Empire's control over vast amounts of gold and the salt trade. His extravagant spending, particularly during a pilgrimage to Mecca, was so immense that it significantly depreciated the value of gold for years in affected regions like Cairo.
Because this nigga would come into a city and just give gold away.
So I seen a question back on the last page. Let me just fucking go there. How was this guy so fucking rich? Mansa Musa was wealthy because he ruled the Mali Empire, which controlled vast deposits of gold. Okay, I kind of just read that, but like, what does that mean?
Why did salt trade, making gold the most valuable commodity of the medieval world? He also collected taxes from the bustling trade centers in his territory, which included ivory and enslaved people. His legendary pilgrimage,
ivory and enslaved people.
Yes. Also, his legendary pilgrimage.
Slavery. Okay, let's read that.
Right.
The empire also participated in the slave trade, in the trade of slaves, another source of wealth for the Mali kingdom. Bro, don't even get me started on that now. Let's talk about that.
They was trading their own people, man.
So they was trading their own people.
There's been money in that.
There's been money in that, but I'm still, for me, anytime I hear that, it's just, I'm confused as to why some people don't consider that a thing, like some black people don't accept this fact.
That we traded
They,
ourselves.
the narrative is that they came on the ships and they barged the beaches and just came with the guns and came and just took all of us.
You got sold, fam.
You got sold, bro.
You got sold down the river, literally. That's where they traded.
Yeah, they came to the beaches, but they came to the beaches and those niggas was wrapped up like gifts.
Yeah,
them niggas was wrapped up, packaged up like motherfucking Amazon packages, bro.
100%, bro.
Like they sold them. What do you think this is? Like, what do you think they could just come on there and just, you know what I'm saying? Like they can't just do that, bro.
Yeah,
it don't work like that, bro. It don't work like that, man. Bro. Like, I don't understand why black people can't accept this fact. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
We need to get Pops on the podcast, bro. We need to get that's gonna be because he's gonna fight tooth and nail. That nigga's like Dr. Umar. I think that's Dr. Umar's fucking
That has
cousin.
to be the next stool, like the actual when we go to the stool.
Yeah. We need to get that nigga out here. We need to get that.
That has to be the one.
We need to get that nigga out here
and grill this.
That has to be
nigga,
the
bro.
one. That has to be the one. I gotta.
Homo.
Yeah. This guy's probably mad at me though. I was supposed to, because he wants to do his own shit. I told you, he wants to do his own shit. You
Everybody wants to do a podcast until they got to schedule niggas, bro, and actually do research.
Well, he's not gonna do none of that, but this is what I'm saying. You know him. He ain't gonna do none of that. He's just gonna talk his shit and post it on fucking TikTok. And you know what? It's gonna fucking. I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga goes viral.
This guy, he will go viral. There is no question.
I'm telling y'all, when y'all see this nigga on our next pod, we're gonna do a pod with him. When y'all see this thing, when y'all hear what this nigga has to say, bro, I don't even know what we're gonna have to do. We might have to edit a bunch of it. I don't like editing. I don't like cutting shit out. I mean, we might have bleep shit out, but I don't like really editing and cutting actual parts out. But man, there's no telling what this nigga's gonna do.
Pops, you guys are not ready for Pops.
I don't think nobody's ready, bro. Nobody is ready for Pops, bro.
Yo, I'm telling you, that guy, he's the one that showed me about these guys. You know what I mean? He's also one
of course.
He's also one of the people that showed me about anything that they put on, like nothing happens out of nowhere. Like you don't just get these movies out of nowhere.
No doubt. No,
these
exactly.
things have been done.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was younger and he was heavy into the UFO shit, bro. So he used to
heavy. I was convinced he wasn't. He told me he's an alien.
Yeah.
He told us, sorry, he's that.
That was his narrative.
That was his whole narrative for.
If
you ask him now, he'll still tell you he's not from this planet.
Yeah,
and I believe it.
Man.
And
I ask him all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, well, yeah. I will ask him like, yo, if you're an alien, just fix your life. You know what I mean, bro?
Well, fix my life then.
You know what I'm saying? Give me $1 billion right now.
Yeah. Just
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
ET type shit. Like,
and he'll say he could do it, but he won't do it. And it's like it's almost as if like, because think about it, if there really are aliens, like
right.
You know what I'm saying?
We've spoken about superhumans before.
We spoke about superhumans, but in terms of aliens, actual aliens,
okay.
Let's say that they did have all the secrets. They've gotten, let's say, whatever, however they're aliens, you know, whether they're from another planet, whether it's us in the future, whatever it is, right?
Right.
They harbor all the knowledge. They know exactly how we can fix ourselves, right?
Yeah.
But maybe their thing is, yo, we can't just fix it for you because then you're gonna go on a trajectory that doesn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See what I mean? No, but you see what I'm saying, though.
Listen,
right?
Bro. I don't know about you, bro. If I had a superpower, I think I'd be able to.
No, this is not a superpower. Being
alien is going to be a superpower. Like,
sure, but not in the way that we're talking about. We're talking about superpower. Like, we're talking about, like, listen, like I'm talking about, like, listen. If you don't do something on your own, it's just like raising kids and shit, right? If you just do everything for them, what do they really learn?
I get that. You ain't no alien, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from. I don't want to hear that shit.
So what do you mean? Like
he ain't no alien.
Oh, listen, I don't know if he's an alien or not. I don't know if he's an alien or not. Maybe he is.
So you think that if you were an alien, you would come down here and try to just blend in?
Yeah. Yeah, why wouldn't you? Why you play video games, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you play in video games, you play GTA, you play certain things.
I'm not that person.
No, not you. I'm not even saying you. I mean you as in Yeah, you, but like I mean in general, right?
When
A
you
person
play,
that plays video games.
right.
When you play video games for a
You
certain
are
reason.
not that thing.
So once you get to a certain point of like existence or a certain advanced, whatever you want to call it, advanced or not, right? What do you do for fun? What do you do for entertainment? You say fuck it, wipe my memory and send me here. And then maybe over the course of your life, there's glitches that happen that give you back those memories, and that happens sometimes. You see these kids that be talking about, oh, I'm having these visions of being from I don't think I'm from here. Like, I think there's this planet that I think I'm from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You heard about those kids.
Yeah, you hear
right?
about those stories and stuff
Shit,
like
maybe
that.
he's one of those kids, and like the memory is a little bit foggy. But then as you get older, those memories fade, and then life starts happening, and you have to be responsible and shit.
I'm gonna show you some shit on camera, bro. That's gonna totally fucking crash that fucking spaceship into a mountain, my nigga. Okay, all right, but okay, yeah, Poss is an alien for sure, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I would do that though. If I was an alien, do you really think that they'd be really trying to capture you,
bro? Yeah. I think they're trying to capture you because the theory isn't. I think I might have talked about this before, but I think that they lost the soul. They lost the emotional part of human existence, right? They lost that empathy, the emotional part of it.
Okay.
So because of engineering and advanced technological advancement and all these types of things, eventually think about, I don't know, something crazy like 100,000 years from now.
Right.
What will a human being look like? I mean,
very streamlined.
You could imagine that because of the environmental changes, because of all these different changes, right? And if evolution is a thing, then human beings could look very different in the future.
Right.
And let's say that they look like that, but also they only look like that because of the environmental changes. They had to start engineering human beings. So they had to start, engineering GMO humans, bro. They had to start, and they had to move them underground. They had to move them underground, all this shit. But what ends up happening is that in that time, they end up figuring a way to thrive, and these beings now start thriving. They start tapping back into the technology that they've got and all of this, and now they're interstellar and they can go past dimensions and come to this world, right? They can come to this world and be like, okay, well, we know this and this and this and that about humans and those people, and those are our ancestors.
Okay.
So we want to tap back in with our ancestors. We want to, and they lived like this. They had love, they had affection, they had courtship, they had this, they had that in terms of emotional things that we don't have anymore because it's now purged out of the gene pool and the evolutionary pool, right? So we need to get that back. So how do we do that? Well, we got the technology to go back there. Shit, maybe we need to experiment. So we're going to have to, and they don't have the emotion to know what it does to us. Like they don't think like that. So they're abducting people, not knowing the effect that it has on them, right?
Almost like an animal.
I was just
like an animal kills another animal.
Exactly.
It's not empathetic to that animal.
It's not empathetic to that animal.
It goes the other way. You're easy to kill. I'm going to eat you.
I'm going to go to the easiest.
Right.
Exactly. So, and that's sort of one theory is that that's why they abduct you, is to do that and to experiment and do hybrid shit. So now they're going to, so instead of me breeding this next alien joint and just having a straight up GMO joint again, I'm going to, try to merge and breed with the human and create hybrids.
Okay.
Right? And that way the hybrids can go on and shit like that.
Okay, so aliens are advanced humans that lack or have evolved out all of the things that we consider ourselves
to make us human,
to make us currently human.
Yes.
So due to probably if the environment changes, You don't have no time to think about love when you have to find a place. You have to find shelter. You
Well,
know,
not only that, but it's
and
just
all the evolutionary things that
yeah,
probably happen
yeah,
to get you to that point. And then you're like, okay,
yeah.
cool. Probably all the turmoil stops,
Hmm.
and you spin back. Like, okay, we're because of all of this turmoil, we've become highly intelligent and advanced in our technology.
Yeah.
What was things like before? You know,
Before this,
before
yeah, like
before
before
this
them,
point,
yeah,
right? Yeah. So I'm walking it down with you. I
no doubt.
understand.
Okay, no doubt.
So like, okay, cool. You know, we've got to this point. The turmoil is, which is pretty much what you're living for at that point. Once you're just used to
Yeah,
bullshit happening, you get
yeah,
past that, shit might be a little bit boring.
yeah.
You know, we can do anything we want.
Right.
What did we look like before? Let's go see
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
And because you've bred out all the impurities, you are just this being that can fly through because of your tech, because of the bullshit, and your body can now go into any whatever environment because of the bullshit.
Mm,
You've cut all the fat, so you are the culmination of the humans at whatever that time that is,
yeah.
and you come back. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Still, like,
It definitely is, and to me, when it came to the whole alien stuff, that was the only theory that I was like, you know what, that might actually be a thing.
and
That was the only one I never understood. I never understood it. Like I always wondered, like, what is this UFO shit? Is it fake, man? Is it all just fake? Is it like I used to be like, what is this? Like, why is this a thing? Why are there documentaries? Why is there this Area 50? What is this? Like, what is this? And when I heard that theory, I was like, damn, okay. I mean, not that I believe it necessarily, but it's just the most believable sort of
have
theory
you
to me.
ever so you've never had an experience where you've seen a UFO, or I think they call it something different.
Nah, I never had an experience, but one thing that's very weird is that since I was a kid, bro, maybe as young as 12, 13, I would always have dreams about UFOs pulling up. And every time I had that dream, it's always wherever I'm living at that point. So if I'm living over here, the UFO is right outside that window.
That's crazy.
It was weird. It almost makes me think that it maybe shit was really there. Because it's never like, you know how dreams could be anywhere and it could be somewhere it's not even real.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I had a dream about a UFO, it's always wherever I am currently living and in my room, and I can look out the window and it's there.
That's interesting, bro.
Yeah. That's the only thing. But no, I never saw one in like for
Real
real.
life.
That no, nothing that made me really believe it. There was times where I'm like, yeah, that might have been one. But nothing that's so clear. Like, you know, when people say they see like for real, like the whole shit, like clearly. Like I never seen something like that. No.
You know, speaking of like dreams, I had a crazy dream the other day, and I was like, I don't think I told you. I don't even know how to really interpret it because I study dreams and stuff like that.
Right.
So this, and a lot of them you forget. I used to have a dream like journal where I would do it audio and shit like that. That them shits was fucked up. I was listening to them the other day. But anyways, I had this dream the other day, and I wake up and I'm like on a beachfront resort, almost like them tsunami tapes.
Oh my god.
So we're on. I'm in the hotel room, and my shorty sent me back for something. That's why I'm in the room. That's the premise of the dream.
Okay.
Now I can look out and I see the beach, and the hotel's kind of on a cliff. So there's the beach. I mean, there's the hotel, and then there's the cliff aspect of the beach. So you can look down and you'll see all the people and stuff like that going towards the beach and shit like that. So boom, I'm looking for this thing. I go into one room. I'm looking for this thing. I can't even find this thing. And then I look up. Doc, tell me how the ocean is at the fucking windowsill, bro. Dog, when I giving me shivers, bro. I'm looking at the ocean right here, fam. I'm not seeing nothing else, bro. The ocean is right here, fam.
Yo, do you think you have that what's that fear of like big shit
I think it's agoraphobia. I don't know. It's one of them ones.
or something?
Thasailophobia.
That's the one.
Right.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Of the ocean and shit. No, I might have been watching a little documentary that night. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
No, you were watching something.
That one, I woke up like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my!
Mind you, bro, I had a dream. It wasn't no wet dream, no homo shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a wet dream, but I had a dream where I got some dome, where I woke up out the dream like,
Yo, yo, yo. Broski, that was wild shit right there, bro. That's crazy, man. That is crazy.
No, that was like the best head I ever
Sometimes them joints be hitting though. Sometimes them joints be hitting. I wonder how to. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, you good,
bro.
Man.
Sometimes them joints be hitting, bro. Sometimes they be bullshit, but sometimes those dreams be like, damn.
140 in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
140 in the motherfucker. Yeah, dog. Yeah, man. I don't know, son.
Man.
I don't know, man. I guess we could get off of that, but that was like on the dream side of the game. But like
the dream side of the game, it could be a whole episode.
That's by itself.
I mean, the dream shit could be a whole other fucking podcast, really. I mean, especially like lately. Yeah. Well, I've been doing because I didn't even tell you, bro.
What's that?
I got I got the appointment with the specialist about my sleep study.
Yeah.
And see, here's the thing. It was on a Zoom call. So I'm like, okay, Zoom call, whatever.
Yeah.
I did it. You could choose though. You could choose to go in person.
Okay.
I chose a Zoom call. Okay. Maybe I should have chose the fucking in person.
I was gonna say.
But I mean, I'm like, it's mad convenient. So fuck it. And I'm thinking, so in my head, here's how I'm thinking this is gonna go. All right, I'm gonna log on to the Zoom, and homeboy is gonna be there ready to screen share my results, the graphs, and maybe even a little clip of me while I'm sleeping. Okay, so here's where you did something weird over here or some shit.
Yeah, you must have been having a dream right here.
And the crazy thing is, bro, I had the paralysis during that night. And it makes sense because it happens when I'm kind of stressed and shit. It can happen when you're stressed out and shit. So I remember waking up and then I got the tubes and all of this fucking shit on me. And then I woke up and I was frozen. I'm like, okay, they're probably going to see that. Okay. I thought they were going to have a lot to say. And dude came on and he was just like, yeah, so basically, I mean, based on everything, it seems like you have like a very mild sleep apnea. And I was like, okay.
You get more oxygen.
And he was like, yeah, so at some point your oxygen did drop a little bit, but nothing that is overly concerning. Nothing that really even requires treatment right now. So I guess, and here's the problem with me when it comes to doctors. I do not like this. I just don't like the way that this shit is set up, and it just makes me want to I didn't even want to, you remember how I was going on about the fucking thing. I didn't even want to do it.
Well, yeah, I had to
you had to fucking basically convince me to go. I was about to say, I actually said fuck it. At one point I said, I'm not going, fuck it. Because what are they going to tell me? And I mean, lo and behold, it kind of fucking went the way I fucking thought it would.
Well,
but I did it. And to be honest, if I'm probably going to go back to the doctor that referred me to go there and see if I can get more results. Yeah, because what the fuck, bro? So he comes on and he says that. And at that point, and it's my fault too, because I was about to say, when I hear as long as I hear that there's no further things needed, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, all right, I got shit to do. I'm going. I'm gone. So, that was what kind of happened. But then after the fact was when all the questions started coming out. It's like I did all of that. I did all of that for what? Like I did all of that just to get off of there and not know about exactly what happened. I mean, look, he's talking about sleep apnea and mild and shit. But like, bro, what
Yeah,
about the fact that I haven't been sleeping for fucking how long? What about the fact that I had the sleep paralysis during the fucking during the study?
right.
Like, I'm surprised they didn't mention this because when I look up and Google sleep study, they say that this is the type of shit that they can tell you. So I'm like, bro, what is this, bro? So bro. So, but that's the thing, man. When it comes to that, though, and what I found interesting, and just, I mean, I guess I'm only saying this because we were just talking about dreams and shit. Like, um, you dream more vivid and shit like that when you're sleep deprived.
Hmm.
Like, it's actually something that people used to do back in the day, like artists and shit.
Right.
They would sleep with a metal ball in their hand, like this. And when they fall asleep, the ball would drop and it wake them up. And then they kept doing that, and to make them, to deprive them of sleep. And what would end up happening was that you start kind of going into like this borderline hallucinative state or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a name for it. I can't remember what it's called. There's a term for this though, and it's like a state of being in between sleep and not sleeping, and it's happens when you were sleep deprived for like a longer, like prolonged,
That's
even if
bad.
it's a few days. So, and apparently it makes you see images, and it would inspire them a lot of the time. So people, a lot of like creative people and artists would do that back in the day. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
When you, especially when you look at like when you look at really like, I've seen insurgents
Yeah,
in new artists and stuff like that.
yeah.
Like there's this new black artist that's essentially painting Elmo, like Sesame Street, and they're saying he's going to be like the next Basquiat.
Oh yeah.
And either way, like when you hear a lot of these artists, especially like painting artists and stuff like that, like yo, bro, honestly, is super impressive how some of these guys have been in wars and they started painting at one place, and then the war happened, so they had to just abandon all their stuff. And then, like, I think one guy he was running away from the Nazis, and he was jumping back and forth between France and stuff like that. So he'd get captured in France by the Germans, and the Germans would loved his art so much that they traded it amongst themselves.
Shit.
And so when he goes into another occupied country that the Germans were at, this nigga seeing his art and stuff like that, and he can't paint anymore because of the occupancy. So he used to go underground, like in bomb shelters, and paint by fucking like candlelight, kind of thing. Yo, dog, you're hearing these guys' stories, and then like you're looking at their art,
Mm.
and it's sometimes it depicts what they're going through, and sometimes the story of the artist is crazy too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then the art, the concept of like the struggling artist, like, you know, I think at one point that was like very what's the word, sought after, that experience, you know,
Mm.
because turmoil gives you the best
I mean,
content.
it keeps you hungry, right? It
Yeah,
keeps you inspired. It keeps you motivated.
there you go.
It's like that, right? Yeah.
There you go.
Sometimes deprivation is exactly what you need, and it goes full circle. Sleep deprivation and can inspire these guys, so they're doing that. Food deprivation can help your body actually heal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's amazing how deprivation can actually sometimes be the fucking answer for you,
A
man.
lot of the
A
times,
lot of the time, if not all of the time. This is really about balance, right? It's about up and down, right?
right?
Positive, negative. You don't have life without up and
Contrast.
down, negative
Yeah,
and positive. Like, it's literally a negative in order to get power. It's
indeed.
negative and positive charges working together to make that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Crazy, man.
Facts, man. Facts, man.
What else we got, man?
What
I
else?
know shit. Did I have
Yeah,
anything,
I was
bro?
gonna say. I mean, I
I know
got a
I
one,
got
two question.
I knew we were gonna talk about the Charlie Kirk youth for sure. Um,
I get one. I got one. For the way out.
oh shit, no doubt.
I was saying though, we should definitely implement that little game that we did last time.
Yeah, I did want to do that,
So
but
maybe we could do that. We could do that on the way out.
We gotta do that though, where we gotta set up like either one syllables, two syllables, or three syllables. It has to be those. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like so we do C word, but one syllable.
Okay.
Right? Like that's what just to make it a little bit more
difficult.
Challenging. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was watching that episode that we did where we did that, and I was like, yo, bro, there's so many other words I could fucking think of. It like there's so many other C words that we could have used. And I was like, yeah. Like,
yeah, for sure.
You want to limit it? Okay.
Yeah,
it's gonna be harder, but yeah, no, for sure.
I should have I should have queued these up, man. I keep fucking forgetting to do that, bro. I am lacking.
That's okay.
Yeah, I gotta get that shit set
always,
the fuck up, bro.
Okay. I guess.
Yo.
Yeah.
I'll read this to you.
All right.
In 1972, John, I don't know how to say this guy's last name, Wojciech, unsuccessfully tried to rob a bank to pay for his wife Eden's gender reassignment surgery.
So he successfully robbed the bank?
No. So unsuccessfully tried to rob a bank to pay for his wife Eden's gender reassignment surgery. So based on his plans,
hold on, wait.
He based his plans on The Godfather, 1972, which he had watched earlier that day. As a result of the botched robbery, the FBI police and a TV crew and 2,000 onlookers gathered outside a Chase Bank in Brooklyn on a hot summer night. Holding 7 people hostage for 14 hours, Homeboy demanded food, threw money at onlookers, shot randomly through the bank's back door, and dropped his rifle, accidentally firing a shot. I don't know if that fucking sentence was mistyped. I don't know. It sounded weird. Ultimately, he was apprehended and sentenced to 20 years, serving only 5.
Okay.
His story ultimately became the basis of Dog Day Afternoon, which starred both Al Pacino and John Cazale, both of whom had been in The Godfather. He was paid $7,500 and 1% of the net profits, which he gave to his wife to pay for the surgery. Eventually, his wife married someone else and died of AIDS-related pneumonia in 1987. Bro.
Sure, the lesson there is don't.
I mean,
reacher and settler. You don't want to be the reacher, bro, because
that motherfucker is Jack Reacher the first, bro.
What?
That guy is.
You can't chase.
I don't even know what type of level of reaching that is. That
you steady chase somebody, man. You steady chase somebody. That's what's gonna happen, man.
Yo, man, what I really wonder is like, so he wanted to pay for the gender reassessment, meaning what? Like,
exactly.
Was she going from
your wife
is female to a male?
Exactly, and then he ended up dying of AIDS. Imagine that, because he was out there getting bulled down by the man them.
Yo,
like,
bro, I feel like he must have loved this person beyond like even like it's not even like I don't even know if he wanted to be with John. He probably just, I don't know, bro. Like,
on the real,
he must have been like, yo, this is my nigga.
Yeah,
so I'm doing this for you.
I don't know, dog. You see what I think? I will say this. I think that You know, this might be a hot take or whatever. I think that men do way more due diligence in a relationship than is credited for. I
Right.
think we study harder and we definitely love harder when it gets to that point.
Right.
And that's just an example of that. Like, you know what I mean?
Man. Yeah,
Like,
that's
he did that
crazy.
for a bitch that wanted to be a nigga and did all the shit to be a nigga and ended up dipping off the man, bro. That's crazy.
Unbelievable, man.
Work.
John. Well, there he is.
Wajadowicz.
Wojtowicz. Yeah, maybe
Wojtowicz.
Wojtowicz, something like that.
Wajtowicz.
I think they say, and a lot of the time they say V's as W, or W's as V's, right?
Wojtowicz.
Yeah. That sounds like it. That sounds right. Wojtowicz. So
Shit.
This is the motherfucker right here, dog. I can't believe this. Now, let's Wikipedia corroborate this. Yeah, along with Salvatore Naturil.
Nothing natural about you, bitch.
And the next guy, so they did this shit, but in the back of his mind, his motive was to pay for his wife's.
That sucks.
So meant to pay for Eden's gender affirming sexual reassignment surgery.
Yeah.
Male to female. Oh.
That changes nothing.
Nah, you're right. It doesn't really change anything.
Because y'all was it's like you said, actually. Yo, that's my nigga, bro.
No, but
anything for that.
But the way that I was looking at it before,
like it was like Bridges, like that's
dog, she was a woman, and it's like, but you know, and when a woman is like your dog,
yeah,
and you happen to be attracted enough to, you know, be wifing it. So I thought maybe that was a scenario, and then she came through and she was just like, yo, I'm not gonna lie,
nah,
like,
but
this
it's
is what
really
I want.
The other way.
It's
like, that's my nigga, bro.
It started off. So he was gonna get the reassignment surgery so that he could pipe. Yo, bro, I'm gonna mash up this place, bro. Oh my god.
So he can pipe it down, fam.
Oh my goodness.
Now, you had to have been crushing that from well before that. Had to have been crushing that, fam. There's just no way. Like, you're telling me this guy is, man, I don't even know. You smoking blunts together with that nigga, bro.
It's a documentary. I gotta peep that too.
What is the documentary called?
The Third Memory, 1999.
Okay.
And then there's a next one.
The Dog.
It's called Based on a True Story, really. And then there's The Dog, also known as Storyville, the Great Sex Addict Heist. Whoa, how deep is this story, bro?
Yeah.
How deep is this story?
Might have to tap in to this little story.
We have to tap. Yeah. Praised Pacino's and Sarandon's characters of himself. Oh, because so when did this movie come out? Dog Day Afternoon.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I've
1975?
But didn't they do uptakes of it? Like,
this is Pacino there? Wow.
Yeah, definitely looks like a younger Pacino.
That's a super young Pacino right there.
Yeah.
But, bro, Pacino in Scarface was what? 80? 1980?
Something like that in his 80s for sure. Look it up.
Yeah, let's see. I know that his name is up in here somewhere.
Al Pacino. Right there.
Yeah. So if in 1940, so when was Scarface?
How is Scarface not the fucking banner? There it is.
Well, it's just going in chronological order. So 83. So in 1980, he was 40. This movie
didn't 43. Do good right off the rip? It came out on like a fucking Christmas or something like that. Over a Christmas weekend or something like that. It didn't initially do good.
You know what it started doing good is because everybody in the hood was watching it.
Of course.
That's when it started doing good.
And niggas is watching that on the Christmas holiday. Probably bootleg.
Probably Maybe I don't know how they doing bootleg back. I mean, they probably did it same way,
You
but
know what I'm saying? Or somebody came in and was like, "Yo, you need to see the Scarface joint." But I definitely agree that because everybody that was in Scarface is notorious with rap.
yeah.
I don't care what nobody says, bro. Like
Yeah.
somebody has a Scarface reference somewhere. You know,
Oh,
look up the
everybody.
Scarface references in rap. See if you can do that.
Sure, yeah. Let's see how many.
How many Scarface?
I don't know if they can even fucking count it.
Yeah. Nah, man, chill with all of that.
Not interested right now. Scarface is heavily referenced in rap songs through iconic quotes like "The world is yours" and "Say hello to my little friend," and via samples of the film soundtrack, particularly Paul Enjamin's "Push It to the Limit." Yeah, that one's been crazy sampled.
Right.
Notable examples include Nas's track "The World Is Yours," yeah, from Illmatic for sure. Jay-Z's "Can't Knock the Hustle," and Rick Ross's "Push It." Many rappers appear, such as Future, Big Pun, The Notorious B.I.G. Oh shit! Did I go back? Oh shit! The film's themes and dialogue into their storytelling and music. Yeah, it doesn't really say.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Oh wait, here's a little list here, but nah, that's just.
Man,
Other artists include
Mobb
Deep for sure, because they used it for.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Godfather Part 3.
Right.
They actually used the intro, or no, is it the intro and the outro to the movie?
Bro, one of those craziest albums from
Hell on Earth?
Whichever one has that shit.
Hell on Earth.
Yo. I mean,
it is one of the craziest albums of all time, bro.
I've always said, dog, like, yo, there are certain albums that I couldn't even play in my cars. It would like melt my cars, bro. Yeah. I would just get into the worst situation.
Bro, if I come up into a certain situation, you see that
Bombsy right there?
Yeah, of course I seen
that. Bombsy, I seen a man almost trip down the stairs when I was coming downstairs off of that Bombsy.
Oh yeah, because I didn't see it until literally right now. I didn't even know.
Yo, that Bombsy's looking crazy.
That was some
crazy work, dog.
That was crazy work. I ain't gonna lie.
Manga things and Bombsies is just like, it's so delectable. It's just like, you know what a skinny thing with a Bombsy is?
Yo, let us know in the comments if you're Trini. Let us know in the comments if we still say that. Bombsy.
There's a Bombsy. Bombsy is a different category. That's a whole different, encyclopedia for.
Is that just our pop slang? I don't think so.
No, man. No, because I don't hear people saying Bombsy like that. But you see,
that's what I'm saying.
I don't hear that.
That
has to be a Trini thing.
But but there's bare Trinis out there. How come I haven't heard that yet?
Because it's not because you don't see Bombsy every day.
No, it has to be. I think it is a Trini thing. I think it is. I just don't know if it's
heavily Trini. Before Ayadi's gonna go out.
No, they don't never say that.
Yeah,
no.
Jamaicans
don't say that.
It's always Bati. So, yeah. But anyways, the thing about those kind of things is like, have you ever been to Barbarito?
Of course.
And they have, how they have the snack pack with the burrito and the extreme fries.
I don't know about the snack pack.
That's what it is, dog. They have the burrito, the small burrito with the extreme fries with the meat on it, and it made up like the extreme fries, bro.
Serious.
$12.99, baby.
What?
That's what the Bombsy is on a skinny thing. It's just like a nice pack of food, bro. It's right there. You know what I'm saying?
I
might have to go after this. I don't know, dog, because that shit.
Barbarito after this.
Yo. But I want to see that Filipino. I want to see some of those, the meat on the stick. Super pause off of that. No, the Bombsy is crazy.
What is going on in this place?
It's the Filipinas.
In this library, bro.
It's the Filipinas.
What is going on in here?
Yeah, I'm trying to honestly,
to
get up out of here real quick. You ever hear the Macho Man?
That's killing me.
Yo, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, has been coming back in full effect, bro. And
Like his clips and shit. He's dead, right?
yeah,
R.I.P.,
I've
man.
been saying a lot of fucked up shit, so I don't even want to say that. Yeah, listen to it.
You could do what you did because you already done it. Yeah, you sealed the fate. You took your dirty, stinking hands, yeah, and you put them on Elizabeth, yeah, who was begging Jack the Snake Roberts, yeah.
Catch some
You
fucking
feel
coke
good
to
right
the
now.
fucking gills, bro.
Later on, you're
With the
gonna
steroids?
find that you wish that you didn't
You
do
can sweat his body to what to do.
because not only did you put your hands on Elizabeth, your dirty, stinking hands on Elizabeth, yeah.
Hold on. I have to get you the Macho Man when he does the spin around. Yo, the greatest promo ever, bro. Oh my god, man. He's this guy. Yo, nah, he does a spin around, which is like one of the toughest spin arounds I've ever seen in my life. Is it this one? No.
You know that I'm the cream of the crop. Wait a minute, though, Randy. I've got to ask you very seriously. Do you blame Mr. Jack Tunney for this thing?
Nah. There's one where he does like he spins around. Yeah.
Randy Savage, Sarasota, Florida. Come on in. You're going to be defending against the Dragon, Ricky Steamboat. What's the cup for? WrestleMania 3, Pontiac, Michigan.
No, this is not the one, but this one is another.
Man, I was about to say he's not spinning around with the cup in his hand.
Nah, man. Oh, fuck, man. Can I even get it? These guys are just coked out, dog. Oh, man. Okay, but anyways, before I get into this fucking shit,
Right.
I guess for the question on the way out,
Right.
for today is run a marathon,
All right.
but the road is all Legos,
All right.
versus your job is at the petting zoo picking up shit with your bare hands.
Oh, I mean, I'm probably gonna just pick up the shit with my bare hands.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm not running a marathon on concrete
Right,
with running shoes, let alone. We gotta end this.
Yeah, dog. Yo.
Anyway, yeah, I'm picking up the shit. I'm not running a marathon on concrete. I'm definitely not running a marathon on no Legos.
Yeah.
I'll pick up the shit.
Yeah, I was thinking I would just boil my hands every day before I go. Yo, dog. I would imagine how clean.
And it's animal shit. It's not human shit.
Yeah, I think.
Now I might have to think twice if you said it was human shit. That
human shit definitely different.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm still not going to change the fact that I'm boiling my hands and bleach and all kind of thing. I just imagine how clean as a person you would have to be outside of that, because your hands are shitty.
Yeah. You would have to get. I'm going to the the nail shop and all of that. I'm doing manicure, all of that.
Yeah, I think at that point I would.
At that point, you have to, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have to at that point, bro.
Hold on, let me see where he spins. But yo, it's been another episode of the motherfucking Brothers Grimm.
The motherfucking Brothers Grimm.
Here with your boy AK.
Here with your boy
yeah,
John,
and I'm here trying to find this fucking. Yeah, this is the promo, man. Show me the fucking video. How about that? Yeah, this is the best. This is the best one, man.
I have a feel. First of all, it's going to be the ad. Secondly, I wonder if that's going to be the video.
It's disrespectful. I think this is the shirt he's in.
WrestleMania 3 at the Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan. It's a day that I'm certain my guest at this time will not forget. I'm talking about the former Intercontinental Champion of the World, Macho Man Randy Savage. Nothing Nothing means nothing. Nothing means nothing. What do you mean by that? I'm talking about all the way to the top, yeah. Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in. But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah. My true madness, yeah, has got more to offer. And President Jack Tunney thinks that I got, yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. Cards stacked against the Macho Man ready.
Yo, why the
I had a feeling. Yeah, is he sure this is the video?
that's a pretty famous fucking one. Yeah, fuck you. You just made me look like
I knew it wasn't gonna be the video
you
too.
just made me look like an asshole, bro. Let me see if it's this fucking one. Oh, now the internet.
In the World Wrestling Federation, here is a man
It's the
that
same
has
one,
not
bro.
only turned it around 180 degrees,
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, okay.
but he's gone another 360 and then 360 and then another 180. Macho
like,
Man,
yo, I-
Randy Savage. You have changed over
You
the
might
past
have
couple
to
of months.
start. You started with the back. You're supposed to.
He's fried, bro. He is
That
fried.
man did his 360. He said, "Yo, I'm staying here, fam.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to hold
He
my
didn't
back."
even complete the fucking
You know
he
what I'm
stayed. You guys gonna have to hold my
Oh,
fucking
man, I'm glad I
back,
found
bro.
that. But yo, you guys enjoy the rest of your fucking weekend. I'm gonna go get some. I don't even know what they call that food, but I'm about to go get some of this food right here.
I already know, man.